Hi, my name is Dan Evans, and I'm currently sponsored by Team Napa, and this is the best of a British Indies.
Are you tired of the same old pro wrestling? Then check out the amazing action on Powerslam.tv, the biggest indie pro wrestling channel in the world. Get over 4,000 hours of the best pro wrestling events from over 110 of the biggest names in the industry from over 15 countries around the globe. Get your free trial today at Powerslam.tv.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so...
Maybe we just speak right into the mic. I don't know though.
And deafen the people listening.
Oh, I'm sorry. We cut this part, right? Okay. Should I have brought my little headband with my hat on?
Oh, you can if you want to.
Oh, I didn't put that in the picture that I posted. Oh, damn it.
You posted a picture?
I posted a picture
I
on
didn't see that.
Instagram. Not that long ago.
Ah, it's got misquoted as because they're not playing the music. Oh, actually, yeah. Like when they're playing their... Again, I like how there's no intro to this. We've just
gone right in.
We've gone right in. Actually, though, before we start, I do need to shout out again to Powerslam TV, who I'm working in partnership with. They are the largest independent wrestling streaming network, like, in the world, basically. They've got over 3,000 hours worth of content from over 100 different promotions in 15 different countries. And if you use the discount code thing, best of British is like a thing there. There'll be something somewhere around somewhere in the screen. There'll be like best of British, and you can use that and sign up the thing and get your first month off. Although I will stress though the code won't work. Oh Jesus Christ! I'm not having a drink all day. I'm not having a drink all day, so I'm dying.
You not brought one with you?
No, because I'm prepared.
Oh, dear me. You normally come with like energy drinks and stuff, but then you get to like.
Well, the issue with that was the first time I've ever come with a drink, and so it didn't. The issue is that didn't go quite well when I told him to go.
You did get a weird buzz from it.
Yeah,
and so did Dan, and I'm just there like, guys, I don't get it.
Yeah, Dan was going. I thought Dan was going to shoot through the roof at any moment now.
He was like, I gotta do something. I was like, okay, you should not be allowed this.
No, at least it was sugar-free.
I bought him coffee on the way here.
Oh, why did you do that?
I was buying myself a latte and I bought him one. Yeah.
To quote Bert, giving Dan any energy drink or coffee is like feeling a gremlin after midnight. Basically.
It's like a breakfast place near Dan's, not too far from his anyway, where they do some refillable coffee as many as you want, and I think he had like 3 or 4 and he was just like mental. Yeah,
oh God.
Absolutely mental.
You see, I've never understood I've never understood coffee like the Budweiser coffee. I hate it.
I don't think it actually does anything for me. Like I'll go, I need some caffeine. I'll wake up and then I'm more tired.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, like the only thing sugar kind of makes me do is burp. It doesn't give me a rush. It makes me burp.
I remember.
Yeah.
And the cold is very sensitive with you now. I remember discovering that.
Oh yeah, I was thinking that. What was that? Oh yeah, with that thing when you push the can and trigger some sort of weird reflex in me. Yes. That was lovely of you.
But I think Dan was very surprised. He was like, "Let's try it here."
Yeah. So I had a really fun like kicking reflex that, didn't I? I don't quite know what that was.
Don't do that today because you don't want to kick this and.
Oh yeah. You see, this is the sort of obsession that we aim for. We're doing this in a sort of walk-in cupboard thing
in a like a gymnasium.
In a gymnasium storage facility.
Like crash mats.
Although those will be really good for insane sound. So then you look, that won't like that shouldn't be too loud because that it'll. I've got no idea what the techie stuff it is, but it'll basically it's soften it on and it'll do something with the sound that will make it not as echoey.
Oh, there goes Daniel. I can hear his music.
Oh yeah. I mean, classic actually. What is that song called? Because I really like it. I've never known
it. It's called "Clubbed to Death." Funnily enough. Yeah.
But then that doesn't surprise me at all, to be honest.
And it's a cover version by Escala, I think they're called.
I've never heard of them.
It's like I think they're like 3 sort of sexy women with instruments.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's every 16 to 30-year-olds fancy, basically, isn't it?
I think, if I'm not mistaken, that years ago they went on Britain's Got Talent.
Oh yeah, well see, I wouldn't know whether to correct whether or not we're correct on that.
I don't even think Dan knows that, but the name sounds familiar. I remember we were with instruments, and
You remember one minute that narrows it down, doesn't it?
I think that was them. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Club to Death, or like people might know from like Fixing a Movie, but not this version.
Yeah, I can guarantee you. I will get back. I think, oh shit, what's that song called again? And I'll go, Natalie, what's that song called again?
Clubbed to Death.
Clubbed to
Murder
Death.
Sign Murder Squad. Clubbed to Death.
Actually,
think of it like that.
It does have
clubbing people with weapons till they die.
That's a very graphic way of thinking about it.
They called Merseyside Murder Squad. I don't even know why it's allowed. I'm sure, like, I think a promoter would go, I don't think that name's quite acceptable, to be honest, on a family show. But they've gone, okay.
Yeah, it's well, I mean, it's the thing of Merseyside, like like it like I don't. I mean, like there's worse names, there's worse factions in wrestling.
They're not actually killing.
Really?
As far as I'm aware. I don't know.
Let's not hold anything to them because we know what they're like.
I mean, if we go missing.
Yeah, if we go missing, well, actually, this was advertised on our Facebook and Twitter. So if this never gets uploaded, then ask for help.
If somebody finds this footage, help!
We have been murdered. Well, I'd say that.
Just uncover the truth and bring them to justice. Or maybe we could just haunt them forever.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
If I was a ghost, I don't think I'd be intimidating. I'd just be like, ooh. Especially if they kill me wearing this outfit. No one's going to take me seriously in this outfit. Come on.
Well,
which, by the way, is very Christmassy, as you can see.
It's the most colourful thing I've seen you wear.
I'm planning on, maybe putting it for sale because I'm only going to wear it once. So if anyone's interested in purchasing my gear,
to be honest, I bet I could look better than you in that. To be honest.
What did you say? Okay then, Tom. Would you like to buy this? And then you can wear it.
Money on me. I'm full on broke. I've got nothing left.
Everyone's broke this time of year, though, aren't they?
No, it's not even that. It's because stupidly, like 2 months ago, I bought a complete home cinema system without thinking that it was Christmas. In like 2 months, I thought, oh shit.
But then Christmas does come along, and then people go into the new year and they're like, I'm kind of scared, I can't do anything.
Yeah. So the issue now is that I've got
maybe I sell it in the summer.
Oh, actually, yeah. Well, yeah. It's not like the right colour set though. It's too Christmassy. It's too festive-y.
I just thought it'd be cool because I'm face here now.
Yeah.
I'll wear something quite facey and fun, festive, and then I thought, I'm not gonna wear it once. It's just something I can sit there. So maybe if a fan kind of wants memorabilia or whatever.
Yeah. Well, if you'll still face it, the next Coventry Pro Christmas show, you could wear it then. If you're not turned, and then turn, if you're not.
I feel like if I wear it once here, everyone's seen sort of the Christmassy thing. I don't really think I need to recycle it every Christmas.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Or you could, but you could just wear a different thing, like a different Christmassy thing. Yeah,
but then it's like buying new gear every Christmas. I don't know. It's not too much of a bad idea, but
yeah.
I mean, I quite like it. It's quite fun.
It's very it is the most colourful thing I've ever seen you wear.
It's not the brightest thing I own. I don't know if you've ever seen any of the pictures from when I first started where I had bright yellow.
Oh yeah, because you sent me those using like promo for like poster advertisement things, but
I had bright yellow and silver.
Yeah,
so, that was the brightest one. I've got orange as well. Yeah.
Like you think back to that and to your when you were a heel, anything like a contrast there? Well,
I like to kind of look sort of different. I'm not saying that kind of like I guess in the cowboy movies it'd be like the white hats are the good ones, the black hats are the bad ones kind of thing,
Yeah.
So I always feel like bright colours represents like sort of happy people.
Yeah.
And like the sort of darker colours are dark, mysterious.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, my favourite colour is bright red, and I'm the most miserable bastard you'll ever meet.
And I mean, there's nothing wrong with like heels wearing like bright colours, but I just like to kind of have a sort of a difference, so that it's sort of different.
Yeah.
Like I noticed that like there's a lot of colours that like people like to wear, but that's fine. But I have like a dark colour with like a trim of something.
Yeah.
I kind of just feel dark and gloomy. And
I think what you should try doing just to see the reaction is go out when you next go out as a heel, because you won't go out as a heel again. You should wear most colourful things you ever see.
It's very strange because I feel like if I did go out in like bright yellow, I think the response from people that don't actually know who I am, they're probably going to think, oh, she's good, yay! Yeah. And then I'm just going to be like, oh, you smell or something, and then they're going to be like, oh. Oh, she's bad.
You're constantly, you'll offend someone.
Because I feel like bright colours kind of usually represent someone fun.
Yeah. Again,
that's my feeling.
well, it's again. I refer you back to me.
Somebody could have some kind of like dark gothy gimmick, and
that's true. Yeah.
And they don't want to wear colour. It's fine. Yeah.
I would like to say that at some point though. Is a good guy going out in the darkest thing they can possibly find, or a bad guy going out the brightest thing, just to see. And just not act either way, not act as a babyface or heel, and just see the reaction you get.
I mean, if you look at sort of like the women's wrestlers, like in the WWE, for instance, they just wear whatever colour they want.
Yeah.
And they can go out there and they can gob off, and they hate it. It's fine, but I don't know, just a preference, really.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with it, so just.
Yeah. I mean, I think obviously when I came out today and everyone saw me sort of wearing this, they were like, "Oh wow, it's the brightest I've ever seen you." You look bright, and that's people were so shocked because I don't normally wear bright colours.
Yeah, well, that was among the more tame responses.
Well, some of the weird responses of, "I want to be a referee," and things like that. I was like, "Oh, what kind of match do you think I'm in?" Gosh.
Yeah. I mean, well, to be fair, I think any woman wrestler is going to be getting those comments off guys anyway.
And sometimes it's in good fun because it's like the guys backstage just messing about and they don't mean anything by it. But like fans will sometimes make comments and they can be a little bit offensive and it's not nice. Yeah. Because they just kind of make sort of very sexual comments. But it doesn't happen to me too often. It's not too bad. I think most of the fans that see me wrestle are actually quite respect us as people.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it's because you don't tend to dress like to. I don't know, exposing, if that makes sense. Like,
I've been called a stripper before.
I think every woman wrestler has at some point. They've been called a stripper.
Like, I had one kind of similar shape to this, but it's all black and it's got like glittery mesh and like a heart here. And there's promo pictures of me wearing, I think, the crown and stuff like that when I had the crown. Was that when you were? I wore it on a show, and I think it was Coventry actually. This child, I think, was like, "You look like a stripper! You look like a stripper!" And they went, "It's more than what I normally wear," because I used to wear two pieces. Like, there's this bit here. What are you talking about? And they were just looking at me like a stripper. And then someone went, "Slut!" I was like, all right.
Yeah.
Like, okay. Don't have to be so bad about my outfit.
Yeah, public message to all wrestling fans: don't be a dick, please. Don't be a creepy dick to female wrestlers saying, "You look like a stripper, slur." Like, don't do that.
I was in a tag match, a mixed tag match, and I think I pointed at the male and I'm like, "He's wearing less than me."
What did the child fan say? Well, whoever it was say?
They kind of just went because they didn't know what to say.
Yeah,
I won.
To be fair, I am guilty of doing that as well. I mean, there have been numerous times when I've got into those sort of like heel fan argument things, and they've said something, and I've been going, well. I don't know what else to do.
Some fans though, they get very, very personal and very insulting. It's not nice.
Well, I mean, I've tried to be like, because most of the people that I cheer and boo, I'm friends with outside.
Yeah, so it's a bit of playful.
Yeah, so
isn't it?
I know how far I can go with them.
I feel like I have glitter in my eye, which is not good. I put glitter eyeliner underneath my eyes.
Oh, that's not.
And last time I put it on the top eyelid, and I believe it's going in my eye. So if I can't see in my match, it's all because of the Christmas festive glitter thing.
Okay, we're
Christmas. I'm excited.
I'm really not.
That was a little bit of sarcasm there.
Okay.
It's just killing my eye.
Yeah, I should warn you that I suck with sarcasm. I was doing it wrong. I can't do sarcasm. I'm an extremely literal person.
Do you know what though? Sometimes when I'm being like completely serious about something,
this chair's so rocking. No, it's how rocking.
Isn't it? Oh, it's on that. That's why. If you just kind of shift.
Oh, it's on that. I've only managed. Oh, that's bad. I've only managed to. I'm sure everyone did this bad in there.
I think. I was going to say, when I'm sometimes like being serious, like I'll say something and somebody like laugh like I'm being funny, I'm like, no. And then sometimes when I'll say something as a joke, they'll be like, oh my god, I can't believe you just said that. I'm like, I'm kidding! Yeah. And they don't kind of get the difference unless they sort of know who I am and my personality.
Yeah. Well, you see, my issue is that I'm either too sarcastic or not sarcastic at all. Like, there's no in between. Like, if you say something to me, I'll either take it as a joke or I'll be completely literal with it. Like, I remember a few weeks ago, I can't remember who it was, but someone said to me something about going to use, like, they were I think talking about what they were planning to do in a no DQ match.
Okay, yeah.
And they started out relatively, normal, so like
relatively normal.
Well, Kendo stick shed, that sort of thing. And then they went and said, I might, hide a sword in the thing and go and like stab him with it. But you should sorry.
That's like the next level, isn't it? You've got to go extreme. Let's bring swords. Have a sword fight.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised.
Let's set each other on fire. That's what you say. You have a
laugh. People do that. People. In fact, like there's not sort of swords. Like there's a video online like a day or two ago of a guy. I think this obviously is a like extreme match.
My eye's struggling. Pardon me for interrupting you, but yeah, continue. It's like someone's stabbing my eye right now.
That's really not what you want.
Yeah, I don't like glitter. I've actually been quoted before saying glitter is evil, and someone's like, "Why is glitter evil?" I was like, "Because it gets everywhere."
It does. It gets in places you didn't think that you let it anywhere near. Like
it's like when you go on the beach and the sand's in your shoes for months.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. We went to Bournemouth to visit my sister at university. Like a couple of months ago, maybe, and we went to Bournemouth Beach, which was like at that time like almost vacant because it's in October.
Yeah.
And I was wearing walking boots because I didn't. I wasn't planning on doing anything. I just went and I got back, and I'm not like this is a stream of sand that's pull out my boots. I like there's no. I didn't send it at all.
It's just mad, isn't it?
It's something like to quote it's Anakin Skywalker who said this, like, I hate sand, it's rough and coarse and gets everywhere. I'll say that, I should point out, and I've been really cool with this many times, I do hate Star Wars with a passion.
Do you actually?
I genuinely, it's just, I genuinely can't stand it.
I've not seen any of, like, the newer ones over the past few years.
I've seen
the old ones and the ones that were out when I was growing up.
Yeah.
But not
I remember I saw, The Force Awakens when that came out, and that was so shit. I said that I would just sat there in the cinema just.
Have you seen the ones prior to that?
I've seen all of the ones previous. Some of them were decent, like watchable. Some were absolute garbage.
I think you're going to upset some people with these comments.
Oh, absolutely will.
No, but some things aren't going to be everybody's cup of tea. It's fine. It's like I'm into some things that probably people don't like, but
yeah,
it happens. Like,
and I think it's because Star Wars is such an iconic thing that saying you don't like it
has such a huge following though.
Yeah.
But there's always going to be people that don't like it and they like something else. It's fine. Like some people absolutely love Star Wars, and then some people absolutely love Star Trek.
Yeah.
And then there's people that like both.
And there's people who hate both.
Yeah. So it's kind
like
of,
me.
And then like one of my favourite TV shows is Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I grew up, and some people are like, oh no, I don't like that. And I was like, oh, it's fair enough, it's fine.
Yeah.
But then some people get very personal. Oh, how can you fucking like that? It's fucking shit. And I'm like, you don't have to get that bad. Just calm down a little bit. You can just say you don't enjoy it. And
yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is, for most things, I'll be that's fine. But there are some things. If people say that they don't like, I will question them as a human being. Like if they were to say to me. Right, before I say this, I'm hoping to God you know who Gabby Moore is.
Who? Say that again for me.
Gabby Moore.
Do I know this person? Am I supposed to?
I'm biting my tongue right now.
Show me a picture.
Oh my god. Alright, he is.
I'm not good with names.
Alright, he is. Come on, there we are. This is so this is really dim. It's really dark in there, so I need to have it on full brightness.
Yeah, it's quite bright in here in comparison to out there. Quite a nice little setup though with the new lights, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Because this will be the best lighting I've ever had in a video, like ever. Okay, right, here we are. Right, Gabby Moore is a Northern Irish rock guitarist and singer and songwriter. He died in 2011. He is regarded as one of the greatest musicians to ever walk the earth, basically.
What band was he in? Please tell me. I don't know people's names, I really don't. What band was he in?
Gabby Moore, solo.
He was a solo artist?
Yes.
I thought you said he was in a band or something.
No, I didn't say...
No, I don't know him, I'm so sorry.
Oh my god. Did you need to know who Walter Trout is? Walter Trout?
I'm not sure. Like...
David Gilmour.
I don't know.
Oh my god!
I'm really not good with names, honestly. So, You could probably play me a song and I may know it, but like,
okay, you know what?
No, please don't test that theory.
No, I'm going to test this now.
You're going to hate me.
I probably will, but
no, it's just not everyone knows everything. And sometimes people can discover things. Like, for example, right now, say I was like, oh, do you know this person? And you don't know them, you might go check them out, but like, actually they're quite cool. Or you can go, oh no, I'm not into that. Sometimes you can discover music or films or TV shows that somebody else has been talking about. So
I'm going to play to you, right? This is, I think, what Gabby Moore is known best for. If you don't get this, we're not friends. Full stop.
So if I don't know this, I'm a terrible human being, and I need to go away.
Not that one. Not that one. Sorry, I clicked on the wrong one. This one.
I know that. I do!
What's it called?
I don't know what it's called, but I know it! Yes! I've heard that.
I am very relieved to hear that, to be honest.
No, but there's times where, like, you know when a song comes on and you know the lyrics and you're like, I can't think for the life of me who sings it.
Yeah.
And sometimes one of those people.
Yeah, well, I think, like, that's something that I've wanted to so many times, is that like, someone will say to me, in fact, do you know who... I'm trying to think of a band now.
Do you know who the Spice Girls are?
Yes, I don't like them, but I know them. Unfortunately, yes. It'd be okay. It's like someone will say to me, "Do you know? Do you know who?" This is another thing though. It's because. I'm sure there are artists out there who are really famous that I don't know, but the issue is I've not been exposed to them, so I can't think of their names.
Yeah.
Because
I'm like that though. Like that, I knew the song. I recognised that immediately.
Yeah. Like ignoring the whole having a brain fart there. The point of that was that there were.
I know that's Johnny Cash.
Oh, that's God's Gonna Cut You Down, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I know that, but that's only because I know that and I know who it is. Like.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like there were songs that. I'll know, but I won't know the artist, and there's something like, oh, I know that by that guy. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't happen all that much because I either know anything about them or I've never heard of anything they've ever done in my life. There's no in between.
Yeah.
It gets quite annoying because
I'm one of those people that I like a lot of ranges of music.
Yeah.
And I'll just there could be. I wouldn't say that. Oh, I love this artist or I love this band because I just like sort of any song that appeals to me, then I like it. So there could be like one song that I like by somebody.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't know the rest of the songs.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. But then there's somewhere I can like know loads and loads and loads. And tell you the ins and outs. And, you know.
Yeah. I mean, my dad hates me for.
Oh dear. You've not even had a beverage.
That's really bad, isn't it?
Burping in the presence of a lady.
I've done that many times.
I'm only kidding. We all do it.
We all do it, yeah. I remember, my dad generally hates, well, not hates me for this, but hates the fact that, like, I've got things that he loves from Gabby Moore to everything from, like all the entire library of Westlife. I've got like
See, that's where we bonded a little, wasn't it?
Yeah.
When Westlife came up last time.
We did. Yeah, we did bond over that. Yeah, it's like.
And then, I think Seb came in and was like, right. What's happening here? We were singing.
And then he
gave us this really disappointed look, didn't he? Like,
he gave us a look like we just love his dog. Like this is what happens to like people in the room. Like,
I don't think anyone's going to walk in here though, which is good. No one has a need to come in here.
Yeah, This was initially set up in the youth room, whatever it's called, over that room. Yeah,
that room there. It's quite large.
Yeah, and I thought that would have been perfect. But the issue is that that's being used as Phil's office.
Right.
Office.
Okay. Yeah.
And so I thought, well,
we can't really disturb him.
No, I can't. He said that I could do it in there, but there'd be a lot of interruption.
Let's move on. What should we talk about now?
Let's talk about now. The nice doesn't close. That's weird. I want that to close. That's really annoying me.
What if we barricade it with something, but then it's still not going to put this. I was going to say we put something over it to kind of soundproof the door.
If you want to try,
it sounds like a lot of effort, and then it's hard to escape.
if you want to try moving that and all this to there, you're more than welcome.
I would probably knock something over, so I'd rather not.
Yeah, you probably break all this, and then this wouldn't be ever uploaded, and I'd be very sad.
And anybody found the footage, they may think, because of what we said earlier, that we'd been like,
we'd been like killed or murdered.
Yeah.
Killed or murdered. I'd say that they said different things.
Killed and murdered, Death, murder, kill.
Death, murder. Happy Death Day. Not quite sure why I quoted that movie of all things.
I was saying Death, Murder, Kill as in like Demolition Man.
Oh yeah.
I would be fined a lot if I lived in that world.
I think anything we got like just.
For one, I refuse to use shells in the bathroom. No. I like toilet roll.
Do you like toilets?
I like toilet roll. You've seen Demolition Man, right?
I've never seen it.
Well, somebody in it goes to use the toilet and he's confused because in this world they don't have toilet roll, they just have 3 shells, and he's like, what do I do?
I mean, you can't do that with a shell. You can, but it'd be very painful.
I guess you just kind of, as a woman, you just hope for the best when you have a wee, drip dry, whatever, and then I guess you scrape if you do the other one. But I'd rather not.
Why is that? I can't think why ever not.
I feel like toilet roll is much better.
Yeah.
And maybe a nice little wet wipe.
No, I wouldn't. Wet
wipe.
Oh, that was.
Like the little Andrex one. No, it's good. Honestly, you don't want to just use toilet roll. You want to make sure it's all gone and it's clean and fresh. Surely.
Well, yes, obviously, but.
Would you not use a wet wipe on your
No, never. I don't like wet wipes full stop. I don't like.
You've heard it here first. He doesn't have a clean bum, huh?
So,
and we said we weren't going to go dark places on this one.
I need to get dark.
No, I like bum wipes. Yeah.
You would have first here, folks. Natalie likes bum wipes.
I do. I like to have a clean bum.
I'm sure most people do. I ask her, how did we get to this?
We were talking about shells and scraping the bum. Demolition
and
Man.
naturally,
if you've seen Demolition Man, you know what I mean. 3 shells, all that kind of stuff.
And then there's me going to kill me because I've never seen it. There's people like amount of movies that I've not seen, and
it's worth a watch. I like it.
Yeah, well, I mean, my concern is because I've seen so many movies that I want to then get my eyes out after watching. Like Jason X first couple. If any of you have watched Jason X, you'll know exactly what I mean. It's absolute shit.
What movie?
Jason X.
Oh, I've not seen that. So
okay. Do you know the Friday the 13th film? Jason Moore. He's that masked guy. Yeah. It's basically a futuristic spin on that, and it's so shit.
I've never even heard of it. I've heard of where they do the remakes and everything and stuff like that, but I've not heard of a futuristic one.
Well, this is set in the year 3000.
Oh god, that
Numbers
sounds
have changed,
already.
but they live under. I'm not going to into that one.
Oh, busted! I got that one.
Yes.
You said I've been to the year 3000. Not much has changed, but they live underwater. And your great-great-great-granddaughter is pretty fine. She's pretty fine.
Honestly, we should be professional singers, frankly.
Sorry, I just hit you. We should just do a musical episode.
We should. I mean,
we will make a list of songs we both like.
Yeah, and no, because there's the song that I haven't got a clue what the lyrics to that are, but I can instantly name to you 5 songs.
Maybe we get some sort of YouTube karaoke up on the laptop.
Oh yeah, see this. I see. My concern is copyright.
Yeah, with music.
Yeah, I mean,
if it's karaoke version, it's not the official song.
Oh, actually, yeah.
And
I
played Westlife for my phone last time, and we haven't been in trouble for that, have we?
That's true. No, well, I've not had any emails from YouTube saying Tom.
To be fair, our singing probably drowned it out.
I'm sure. I think I had.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a fun episode, baby. My hands are really cramped on me. I'm not doing anything at all.
Do you know what? Does it feel like Christmas is nearly here to me?
It doesn't.
It's weird, isn't it?
I become more and more like the Grinch each year. I just could not care less at this point.
I think a lot of people feel it's for children. But I try and enjoy it.
Yeah.
I try and sort of feel like it's time with my family and it's nice and it's good.
Yeah, I mean, that part I like. It's just that I think the issue is that a lot, I get pressured a lot into doing the list of things that I want, and the issue is that I said things like okay, when I was like 10 years old, like 9, like I want this toy, I want that toy, and now it's things like I want a £500 Xbox One X.
So what I dislike is when people just look, when they ask you about Christmas and they ask like, what did you get, or what did you buy this person, what did you buy? It's not about that for me. I don't really care. And like, because I don't care so much, like I don't expect to receive loads of things, so I don't really have loads to brag about. But it's not really because I don't know. I just feel like I spent time with my family. We had a good time. We had a laugh. We had fun, and I've got some cool things to show for it. People might give me some money so I can go treat myself. But I'm not really. That's not what it's about to me. I'm not bothered.
I mean,
the presents were really fun as a child because I loved opening them, and it was amazing to go down because when like you go down, you're like, oh, I've got all these presents. And it's exciting and you feel happy. But as an adult, it's more about sort of spending time.
I mean, I noticed that since I've got older, I enjoy the meal more than the presents. This one, because
Dan doesn't enjoy the meal. He eats clean.
Oh God!
I'm not even kidding. Like when he came down to my house last year, we were all like tucking into a lovely Christmas dinner, and he's just eating Tupperware foods. But then he does have like sort of pizza or whatever, but he won't eat actual roast dinner because he doesn't enjoy it. So he wouldn't want to waste his cheat on something he wouldn't like. So,
I mean, the entire point of it is to enjoy it. I wouldn't eat, turkey if I mean, it might not be the Christmassy thing to do, but if you don't like a Christmas meal, then don't don't eat it.
For some people as well, it just feels like a lot of people do Sunday dinner, don't they? And I don't do that. Like, it's not all the time for me or anything. So Christmas always feels special. I feel like if we didn't have the meal, it would really quite feel like Christmas happened for me. Having the meal with family and stuff like that is really nice for me. Maybe the stress of when I was making it. I was worried. The part that worried me was like plating it all up and make sure it was all hot. Like, as you're putting it all on, I was like, I don't want this to go cold. I don't want this to go. It's just a nightmare, and trying to get it out to everybody. But it's fun.
See, that's one thing that I'm not looking forward to when I eventually move out. I say move out. I do plan to live with my parents my entire life because I have no idea how the hell to live alone.
It's hard because like I still sort of like currently sort of live like kind of at home, if you know what I mean. So I'm still like, I work and I work hard, but it's hard to kind of live alone. But obviously in the future I'm going to plan to like, me and Dan will probably live together at some point or whatever. But it's just I've tried before previously to kind of do
move
that
out a bit,
and it was hard, and I had to kind of go back.
I think the issue is that unless you're earning like £1 million a year, you can't afford a house.
I only lasted like couple of months. It was hard.
I mean, the thing is our house now. It's I think we are very, very fortunate because we've got. I mean, it's not like enormous, but it's not like it's a pretty decent sized house. I think it cost me like £250,000 or somewhere. Like I've got no idea. I mean, that may be completely wrong, but somewhere in the hundreds of thousands. I know that it's below 500,000, I think, and.
So I think houses like these days, like the cheap ones are considered about like 100 grand, aren't they? Because they're quite cheap.
And I mean, even those are little flat things, like little apartments. You're not getting a house.
Depends what area, because I feel like sort of the more north you go, the more reasonable the prices become. And then the further south you go, the kind of more ridiculous I found that they get when you look.
Well, I mean, if we were to sell our house now, we could get maybe 2 million from it because they get like because
2 million. What kind of house do you have?
No. It's because when we moved into it like 18ish years ago now. And at that point, I can't remember how much it was, like X hundred thousand pounds. That was viewed as like top of the range. Like you couldn't get more expensive than that. So that house for that price now, you just wouldn't find that at all. I feel like as well when you sort of invest your money into a house, it's always a good investment, even though the market changes, because your money sort of is still yours. Whereas if you're renting a place, you're probably going to pay more than a mortgage. And then it's gone. It's not yours. I mean,
some people, they can't like actually get a mortgage because either they're too old, or they feel like they're not secure enough to do that, or they don't have a good credit score or whatever.
Yeah.
Or they've not built one.
Yeah.
Because some people, like some young people, are like, oh, I really want to do this and I want to be independent, and like, well, I've not done this yet and I need to do this. And there's barriers and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
this is a very adult chat, isn't it?
I mean, I like how
responsible adults.
We've gone from talking about wiping a bum with a shell to buying a house. Life lessons.
The good
best
difference though is that if you rent, you can probably like ring up like your landlord and they'll get someone to come and fix something. Whereas if you own it, you have to go get somebody and then pay for it all.
Yeah, there's ups and downs, to each thing. I mean, what my mum said to me is that to start out, you will likely be moving into an apartment and pay rent, because unless basically you decide you basically own a business, you can't you have to buy a house instantly.
I mean, it's hard because a lot of people think, oh, we can go do this, and then they don't consider everything else that comes with it, do they? In the moment, they think, oh, I can go do this, and then they're like, oh, I have to do this as well, and this, and this, and they're like, this is what I've got to show for it, and then they're kind of stuck. Yeah. And that's kind of what happens when a lot of people do try and be independent now, because I've noticed that a lot of young ones are having to stay at home longer. Yeah. Because things are getting more expensive and more ridiculous. Yeah. And more, even like student housing is crazy now, isn't it?
It's ridiculous.
Because the loan that they're getting is kind of like barely even covering that.
Yeah, I mean, the issue is the prices are going up, and jobs aren't paying more. They're exactly the same.
Yeah. Some of them get a slight increase, probably like 10p or something, but that doesn't really.
What doesn't matter is that nurses. Well, as I say, nurses. Anyone in the NHS, they were denied a 10% pay rise for whatever reason, and then I know that the Tories got like a bonus $2 billion a year or something like that, and I'm just
it's not even to feel fair. Is it?
And I just think so someone, let me get straight. So someone who is paid to save lives is worth more than someone who can't run a country save their fucking life.
That's a ridiculous one.
It is. I don't quite like this. Is going to be video adult talk now.
It has been quite adult talk, but we're just having a conversation.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone's going to watch this and enjoy this. I might just turn off and go there.
I mean, the thing is, people now with any interview with any episode of talking bullshit with you and or Dan,
talking responsibility.
This one, I'm going to call this talk responsibility. I think
talking adulthood.
Talking adult. Nah, I don't know the same thing to it.
Talking adulting. I don't know.
Talking
life.
Talking life. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds better talking responsibility.
How are we going to feed the children?
I think that's.
I don't know why I just said that. I don't have children. Think of the children.
Think of the children. Have you done anything to pay for children?
Though some people, I think they spend all the money on themselves with all the children.
Yeah.
When you see sort of the glam mums that are all like, and then their kids are in this tatty outfit, and you're like,
Oh, you know what drives me mad, right? Is parents.
Kids do your head in.
No, kids are completely innocent in this genre. It's completely parents who I'm blaming for this. Whether or not you agree, I blame parents. I mean, they are now saying that. I'm not sure if you saw this right. There is again. I'm not. For all I know, this could be the media being the media. So stirring up bullshit for the sake of bullshit. Basically bullshit for the sake of bullshit. And what they said is that teachers are now required to teach boys that they can have periods. Thinking, well, fuck off, that's not true. No. If you're going to teach...
That's not physically possible.
It's not. We don't have the organs for that shit.
I know that then teachers aren't allowed to say, hello, boys and girls anymore. They're not allowed to say that. They have to be like, hello, children, or...
Yeah,
hello, humans. You can't say boys and girls. Come on, boys and girls. Well done, boys and girls, or anything like that, because it's wrong. But I hate 2018.
2018. Me and Dan talked about this on the phone in length. 2018 can suck a fucking dick, basically.
It's ridiculous. This whole thing of Father Christmas, or
person
Christmas. Should be gender neutral. The whole thing of children shouldn't dress as Disney princesses that are all like sort of the ethnic variety. I don't think that's I'd probably upset somebody by saying that. You know, like they're saying like white children shouldn't dress as Moana or whatever. And then things like people making their pets vegan pisses me off.
I mean, okay, it's one thing, right? Like, I don't care about right. If you feed your cat, dog, bunny, whatever you've got, a vegan diet, you are an asshole, okay?
Yeah.
That is generally poisonous to them.
A person can make the choice, and then they know if it's not working for their body or pet.
Like, you know, if you yourself want to decide to be vegan, more power to you. Nothing against you for that, you know. But like dogs need meat to live. If they don't eat meat, they will die. Like if I tried to feed my dog a vegan diet, he'd be dead.
Especially when a lot of them are like, they don't like the idea of the animal cruelty that goes behind it. So why would they put their pet through some kind of cruelty?
Yeah, I mean, it's...
I know that it would feel wrong putting meat on a plate or whatever for them, but like...
the issue is that they buy a pet knowing the responsibilities that come with it, knowing that, okay,
I mean, some of them probably wouldn't have pets because they probably feel keeping a pet is wrong from their beliefs or whatever with animals. But then if you're going to make that choice, you have to...
Rescue pets aren't wrong, I'll put that out. If you get a rescue dog, that is not wrong. Our dog is rescued from the RSPCA after his old family, like, they didn't like... abuse him, but they just
got him neglecting him, maybe.
Basically neglecting him. So he's a rescue dog. You know, I mean, if you want to get a pet but don't want to like breed or whatever, then go for a rescue. Basically, that's all I can say there.
I as people may know, I have 3 cats.
Really, I've never.
Two of them, me and Sam got together, and then a third one was like just kept visiting and was really sad and upset, and it turns out that whoever their owner was just decided one day no more on the street. See, that annoys me. Like, and I kind of fell in love with this cat. I thought she was beautiful and she was really nice, and I was trying to get in touch with, like, you know, people that could help her and get her a new home, and I was on the phone and I realised in that moment I was like, no, I can't do this. I think she belongs here. And because I didn't, in my head I was like, cats have feelings. People say they don't.
All animals have feelings.
I didn't want this cat to feel like I was just going, no, I don't want you either. Because I was just like, no, she has to stay here, this is where she belongs, and she's so happy now. And then she had 2 little babies of her own, as people may see on the internet, and tomorrow they go to their new home, so that's great. Oh man, that's
you see, like that's the reason I could not ever breed animals, not for, like, simply the fact that I wouldn't be able to give them away.
This is the thing though, because I was like, I do not want them to go to somewhere, you know, where they just pop them in a cage or whatever, and that image in my head is horrible, because I remember when I was younger, my cat then had you know, we didn't get her neutered in time, and she'd gone out and came back with a boy. He walked to the gate and everything. He was a gentleman. And he actually did.
That was brilliant.
It was great. But then 5 kittens came along, and it was just, we couldn't handle that. So then, you know, we had to kind of get... But I just remember in my head as a child, it was so upsetting that they just put 5 tiny kittens just in this small cage together. And I could never get that out of my head. I was like, no. And they said they'd update me and like tell you about their home, and I got nothing. You know?
Well, I mean, when we first got our dog, we got a cage for when we went up. The reason for that is that he feels safe in enclosed spaces, and so even if we left the door open, he would go in there and just lie there anyway. We really leave the door open, but he just likes being in the cage because he likes enclosed spaces. I know that when there are fireworks, which I fucking hate, I've never liked them, he will bury himself in my wardrobe and knock him out.
So cute,
which means that I then what happens is he will jump on my bed, pull my duvet into the wardrobe, and just I just hide under the duvet in the wardrobe. And the thing is, what I'll then do is move out all of my shoes, and then I literally just sit in there with him, just I'll just sit in my wardrobe, just going, it's okay, mate, don't worry.
That's so cute. Oh, my belly's rumbling. It's the first time I eat food. I'm actually gonna try and I've got this little pasta salad thing, and I'm gonna try throw some down before I go out there, because I don't want anything crazy to happen with my health.
Well, that bag of Quavers has been my breakfast, lunch and dinner. That's how healthy I am.
We know that I couldn't live on that, because, you know,
Yeah.
Stupid.
I mean, I feel like somebody's like sucked in here. I'm fucking dying. I'm not eating properly. That's been my lunch, and literally, I've had 3 bits out of that. So I've had 3 cravings.
They do hot dogs on the stand over there and popcorn and stuff.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll do it after this then.
I think interval's happening sort of nowish, so if we kind of like, you know, if you get out there while they're still doing it, you can probably go grab some rather than going out there during the show and be like, hey! Just going out through the edge, just going, oh, don't mind me, people!
Oh, I mean, that's the one thing that I don't like about being backstage is that I never know when I'm allowed to go out, because of course, if I go out during a match, you know, no, look at them!
Because sometimes people might think, oh, someone's coming to interrupt them. Oh, it's Tom. It's Tom. Unless you have some dramatic sort of like moment where you're just going to go in and be like, oh,
you know,
and be like, look at me, I just hit somebody. Woo. No, I don't think anybody would ever have that celebration.
Look at me, I hit someone. Woo.
Making it rain or something. Woo.
Yes, because that's definitely what you do when you hit some message. You go, oh, we hit someone. Woo.
Maybe they would if they were like really excited about it, and then they'd just get clobbered. And yeah.
What I want you to do now in your match, like I don't you either hit Nadia or Victoria, and then I want you to do whoa after you go to hit them. Okay.
They'd go up and be like, it's Christmas, woo! And then they just hit me and be like, what the fuck is this?
I will genuinely. Like, you know what? I won't upload this if you don't do that. That's a bribe here. I won't.
You cannot say that. You cannot make me do that. That's just like ridiculous.
Okay, well, I'll be extremely disappointed if you don't do that, because I've.
Although I did jokingly say something to somebody once, and then they did actually go out there and say it in the ring. I think I said it multiple times as well, which is quite ridiculous.
Yeah.
I don't think we can say it on this episode, I'm afraid.
Well, if the
I will tell you when we stop rolling.
Yeah, well, if the last one is anything to go by, then what I've learned now is I can't go to. I think I've learned now because the issue is I thought I could go as dark as I possibly could, and obviously that wasn't the case. So. Yes. I think if it is in, because I'm getting started now, so I need to be. So we've been doing this for like 50 odd minutes now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It only feels like about 20 minutes, doesn't it?
It does. I mean, that, again, I've said this time and time again. You and Dan are my favourites because it just flies by.
I guess that's why, like, my belly's rumbling and it's like my bladder's like, wee.
Yeah.
I've not even checked that much water, have I? No. But I have the bladder of a small child.
I've not even had a drink today.
You're a silly boy. Someone get this guy a drink.
I am dying.
Didn't I like march to the bar once in the other venue and say you must have a drink? I'm sure I did. I'm sure I took you down and said I'm going to get you a drink.
Yeah, that was at my second CPW show when I was interviewing you. Dad literally marched me to the bar and said, "Tom, drink water."
Get this man a drink.
Literally, I went in there, like downed it in one.
And I was like, do you need another one?
Yeah, I think I do.
I think, and then one of the fans was trying to give me a sugary drink, and I was like, I can't, I'm missing. And then they were like, no, have it, it's on me. I was like, you don't want my death on you, honestly.
Yeah.
Take it back.
Yeah.
Because they thought I was just refusing alcohol. I was like, no, I'm just refusing the sugar.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know what I could do if I couldn't eat sugar. Like, I live most of my life on sugar.
Like, I can have sugar. I just have, like, it's advisable to have things with no added sugar, like drinks and stuff, because if I have like a fizzy pop drink, it's going to spike it so much.
Yeah.
So if say I wanted a piece of cake or something, I could have a piece of cake. I just can't have the whole cake.
Yeah. Well,
I guess I could. It would just require a massive injection, which it probably isn't good for me. So let's not do that.
I'll tell you what.
I was talking about cake, and somebody offered me cake before. I was like, maybe later. I was like, I can't eat cake before my match. I feel like cake belly.
Yeah. I can tell you what, right. Earlier this year, I don't quite know why, right, but I had a tub of strawberry ice cream, like probably about that big, waiting for me in the freezer. I got back from a wrestling show like 11, and I was fucking starving. So I went. I ate this entire tub of ice cream just in one go, and I mean, I threw up the next morning, but it's worth it. I would say...
It's not like a girl on her period. And she's just like, I'm eating everything. Oh, and they're upset. And there's like, all chocolate, all the ice cream, they're upset. Like, some guys upset them, and they're just like, and watching some sad movie, and they're just crying,
People think that everyone's offended nowadays. Like, people have always been offended by everything. Like since the dawn of mankind, people have been offended by things.
Yeah.
It's just that we've
More
never
so
had.
now.
It's just that we've never had. It's just that now we've got social media to, you know, voice.
Where people just rant. And,
and of course, the issue is that okay, now whether or not you agree with this, England is fucking fucked. Okay, we are alright. And the thing is, the media blows every tiny little thing out of proportion to cover the like Brexit things, and they just blow everything out of proportion to cover up the shambles that Theresa May is doing to this country.
You don't like her, do you?
I fucking hate her. Like,
she wears ridiculous shoes.
the one thing I can't do about, she wears ridiculous shoes.
She does. She wears like, I don't know, they're very pointy, and she walks really weird every single time.
Every one of the movies, like,
what was all this all about that she was doing?
That was.
I saw a Twitter page that was dedicated to that, where it was all these different songs.
Yeah.
One of them was Stone Cold Steve Austin's music.
I'm not really sure why. I saw the greatest meme I think I've ever seen in my entire life. Have you seen Jurassic World? The
actually not.
Oh, for God's sake. Okay, well, tell you what. I'm trying
to think if I can still find this Twitter page, just so I can show you the ridiculousness.
This is when we were talking about the gender neutral thing. Like, this is a song. Right, there's a YouTuber called Stevie T. Basically, his YouTube name did adverts. So I can't play it because it might get me copyrighted. And this is he basically took the lyrics of this song and made them gender neutral.
Oh God, really? I don't know whether what things gender neutral. It is rather silly, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can.
There we go. I found it.
Oh my God.
Isn't it ridiculous?
Oh, that is amazing.
There's loads on this. On this one
what's
page.
That cool?
It's called Theresa May dancing to stuff.
Oh my God.
It gets funnier the more you watch. I didn't think it would be funny, but like, it kind of is. Yeah, it entertained me for a while. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
Oh my God.
This happened.
It's amazing.
I just want to know if there's anything else that's ridiculous.
I'm going to show you this. Like, this is right. Oh my!
Why did they all go?
Oh my God.
That's what's ridiculous. Yeah. That was the only time I thought she was funny.
I don't know that wasn't even intentional.
I was really gutted to find out that me and Theresa May have something in common.
What?
We're both type 1 diabetics.
What? I wouldn't in any way mean that you're in any way. I wouldn't take that to mean you're in any way similar to. I mean,
well, she made this big thing, didn't she, about how apparently her insulin comes from Europe. How she wants us to be able to get it.
Oh yeah. That's the only thing that. Well, I say I like about her. I tolerate about her is that she didn't actually want. She
didn't want it, did she?
Yeah, she didn't want to leave the European Union.
She's trying to make it work for the people that voted.
Yeah, which is the only thing. I mean, she's doing fucking shit at it.
You know what though? I feel like that job is incredibly hard.
Oh yeah, I mean,
there's no way you can please everybody.
Oh yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, she inherited a sack of shit from David Cameron. To be fair,
I didn't vote though because I didn't know what I was voting for.
Yeah,
I didn't understand it.
I voted to stay simply because that's all I've known. Obviously,
yeah.
being 21
if
years
I was
old.
going to vote, I probably would have chosen to stay because I thought, why? Let's not rock the boat. Let's just sort of not cause a crazy change.
Yeah, because I mean that's what I know. You know, what I know is being in the. Well, I'll say that. I mean, I probably wouldn't even notice a difference, to be honest.
If I'm honest though, I think some people just, some people aren't particularly nice with foreign people.
Yeah.
I don't know if that even, I feel like that's an offensive term for me to use right now.
No,
I'm worried about
because-
hurting people, but then
no,
I
you
think
think
people voted because they thought, let's get them out.
No,
and
you
that's
think
what they were thinking.
it's true though. I mean,
think they thought,
there's
let's get
always
rid.
that small group of people, and the issue is that...
Maybe I should say Europeans.
Yeah, I mean,
know.
they could
feel
be
like
a tiny group of
said something
people,
wrong.
but they have such a large voice that then it makes it seem much bigger than it is.
Yeah.
And they say, oh, we need to get all these Europeans, foreigners, whatever you call it, out of our country.
I think that's what some people just voted thinking that's going to fix that.
Yeah.
So then people that are living here were probably worried, thinking, oh my god, do I stay here? Do I not? And I think they can.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
it's just
I
don't think some people were fully educated on what they voted for.
Yeah.
Some people probably were, but people probably looked into it. But.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I know next watch a Good Morning Britain with Piers Morgan, the most.
Oh god, he annoys so many people.
The most opinionated.
I don't think
human
he knows
also.
when to just like do the off switch and just not say anything.
I mean, right, I both like and hate, I love and hate him, right? The thing that, right,
It's sometimes when I'll say something and I'll agree with him. And
Yeah.
things and I'm just like, shut the
the
fuck
issue
up.
is, right, is that when you agree with him, you think, yes, thank you, when you watch it, you think, that's what, but then there's more times that I don't agree with him and think, just shut up, please.
Yeah. Just stop talking.
Yeah, and, right, they got, a bloke called Jacob Rees-Mogg on their thing, who's some Tories MP person.
MP person.
I don't know. Well,
Someone.
Well, he's shown in the Tories again. The only position that I know is Prime Minister. I don't know any other political position. So, and what he said is that if foreigners have come here legally, they have nothing to worry about, and that's but again, and the issue is that he goes and shoots himself in the foot by saying it was when Piers asked him, do you oppose abortions and gay marriage, and without answering, as in all typical political fashion, he basically said, I follow the Christian Bible. Well, that basically means, if you translate that you'd oppose the marriage and abortions. I didn't say that. Well, that's what it means. But like,
We've had a very strange turn in conversations this time.
I don't quite. I mean, this is the most.
It's not wrestling.
It's
ever,
not wrestling. We
ever.
never talk wrestling. We just.
Although I'm all in my gear, and we are at Coventry Pro Wrestling at the Xmas Bash,
Yeah.
and I do have a match very soon.
You do.
Yeah.
So we should probably end it here. So don't
I
into
feel like we should talk. I cannot speak right now. Gosh. Maybe we should wrap it up and I can go have this wee and get some food.
That would be good because I'm dying as well. I'm not eating today. Well, apart from the 3 quavers I've had.
Maybe see if the hot dogs are available.
Oh, I hope so. I'm starving.
And popcorn.
Oh, to be honest,
Oh yeah, the interval seems to be ending. So then I think there's like a match.
Yeah.
Maybe 2. So yeah.
Yeah.
Probably
So
time to wrap this up.
end this here. Yep. So
then I can go through what I'm doing and hopefully
win.
back champion.
Yeah. Hopefully win back your title that that I don't count. You lost. I don't know why I've been in the video. My leg really got cramped up there. Just leg form, my muscle just like cramped up.
Oh, just broken. We're broken. Well, everybody have a good Christmas. I'm sure this will probably go up in the new year, so have a good new year too.
Oh yeah. So to say that there's no way in hell I'm editing this before Christmas.
See them all in 2019.
Yep.
Bye.
What is going on, guys? Thank you so much for checking out this video. If you liked it, make sure you hit that like button, and if you're new here, make sure you subscribe and enable notifications. And if you want to see more videos like the one you just watched, then make sure you click on the playlist linked somewhere in this general region, I believe.